It's the time to get down.
Ready to talk about some weed?
Business, right?
Times are a-changing, but some things stay the same. You start each morning with a cup of coffee every day. Maybe hit the snooze, turn on the local news, but nothing good comes from a one-sided point of view. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info, stay for the reefer. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info and stay for the reefer.
Yeah! Marijuana for Dummies, just a catchy title. Let me to insult all my fellow marijuana users. Yeah, give it up. Yeah! Marijuana. Resisting the miseducation of marijuana. There you go. Victor was talking about the miseducation that really comes up. Good Victor.
Okay.
Welcome to Marijuana for Dummies. Hey, you guys, just for the record, I'm smoking cherry pie, which is supposed to be an indica-dominant sativa. That means, by sativa, more cerebral effects, less physical effects. Indicas have more physical effects, classically, quote-unquote, pin you to the chair. Again, I've said to people over and over, in the morning time, usually if you have an indica, you're going back to bed. But you have a sativa, you can have that with blend more at the morning kind of a thing. But this is supposedly an indica-dominant hybrid. That means it has some characteristics of both. But it says indica-dominant means it has that, even though it's a hybrid, it leans more to that side.
Right.
Now, my experience is not quite the same. Again, just like SFVOG, which I bought like a half an ounce like last month, okay, which I happen to really like. That's a sativa that I said seemed to be, they call it a hybrid, it's a hybrid that's sativa dominant. It seemed like it hits harder or as hard,
Right.
close to this.
Okay.
So that was supposed to be a hybrid that was sativa dominant. This is supposed to be a hybrid that's indica dominant, and it does say it's for Mario's taste.
Right.
And they're both top shelf. Beautiful structure. What buds? I'm talking about. And like $205 an ounce. If you want an ounce of any of this, it's like $200. They give you a free soda. A free marijuana. They give you some edible.
There you go. That's better.
They usually give you some
Right,
edible.
right.
They have for a while it was the sodas.
Right.
So I have a bunch of marijuana sodas because I haven't really drank them.
Right.
And they're all upstairs in the in the chill box. But,
Right.
But just for you to know, so that's what I'm smoking today. And you can see, I got up, did my morning routine, was out here at 8 o'clock, and I was smoking from about that time. And notice, not heavy, but as I went around my morning routine, smoking, and you can see that I'm not really physically affected to that degree,
Okay.
or at least overtly. Now, if you were to challenge me to walk the line to perform a variety of physical stunts, I may not perform well, but overtly, having been smoking and having my morning coffee, and I'm ready for my second cup, I'm doing pretty good. So there
Okay.
you go. That's the effect of having a sativa in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I meant. Okay, you guys, my stories for the day really are kind of interesting. One, Berkeley, historically liberal, has declared itself a sanctuary city for marijuana users. And this is largely a symbolic move, okay? But it cements a policy they have where they tell employees that they are prohibited, let me read it, that their employees are prohibited from assisting federal officials in the enforcement of federal marijuana laws, okay? So employees are prohibited from assisting federal officials in the enforcement of federal marijuana laws. The Berkeley City Council voted unanimously on Tuesday in favor of this resolution, which had been proposed by the mayor and 2 city council members. And let me quote them, Vic. The mayor, I'll quote the mayor. The mayor said, and I quote, "I believe we can balance public safety and resisting the Trump administration." Wow. And he later said that the move was a direct response to U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, I quote, "misguided crackdown on our democratic decision to legalize recreational cannabis," end quote. Wow.
Interesting.
So this is what's going down in Berkeley. Bravo, let's give it up for Berkeley. Sanctuary City. Marijuana, you guys. I always did like Berkeley. I always did. I ain't lying. Yeah, baby. Bravo. All right. Now, here's another thing. In Pennsylvania, where they have over 17,000 registered supposed medical marijuana patients, this week they finally get some place to buy their weed. That's people. Because this week, and they have supposedly the first pro-medical marijuana governor in Tom Wolf. And he announced Tuesday that their registered medical marijuana patients will be allowed to purchase medicine at 6 dispensaries. We got 6 in 10 miles.
Wow.
So we probably got how many in Los Angeles? 300, 400? I don't know.
Yeah,
they're going to have 6 in the whole state. The first one, which is supposed to go public on 9 a.m. Thursday, is located in Butler. It'll be the first state-sanctioned dispensary and is roughly an hour north of Pittsburgh. PMC? Wow. So I just want you to know, that's a big deal. I'm glad I live in it's another reason to live in Los Angeles.
What you trying to say?
Bravo, Pennsylvania. I have a lot of family in Philly, wonderful people, love them. Much love to my Philly family, and so pretty soon they'll be able to get weed if they want to drive to Pittsburgh. Okay.
You know, why you laughing at?
I'm just saying.
You laughing, man.
They've been having weed all this time. In other words, I've been to New York and Philly since I was in my 20s. Hey, and I've been smoking weed the whole time. I was there, so I don't know. I always could get weed easily. In New York, come on. You can get New York, you can get weed everywhere. Anyway, so as part of this, the Philadelphia DA, by the way, is dismissing marijuana cases en masse. Okay? Philly DA, he just took office in January. He's already taking measures, announced he's dropped charges for marijuana possession in 51 people, and he's told the police not to make arrests simply for possession. Not now for sale and other things, yeah, that's different. But simply for possession, no. So again, in a minute, so you can go to Philly and have some weed. Now, once they recognize the right for people, this is what I want. I want all the medical marijuana states to openly acknowledge. I want them to openly acknowledge that it exists and let us transport. Why can't you carry some marijuana? If it's legal here and legal there, why can't I put some in my suitcase?
They're not worried about you.
Oh, they want me to wait and get there and buy some weed so they can tax me.
Yeah, bigger problem.
So that's marijuana for dummies, you guys.
Is that it?
Times are a-changing, but some things stay the same. You start each morning with a cup of coffee every day. Maybe hit the snooze, turn on the local news, but nothing good comes from a one-sided point of view. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info, stay for the reefer. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info and stay for the reefer.
Yeah! Stay for the reef.